As you may be able to see, I am headed towards land, and I'm going to have to tack at some point, but not yet. And then probably once we tack, I will set the autopilot and go up front underneath the sails on the trampoline and show you what it looks like from there. So the wind's picking up a little, and we've got 13 knots of wind, and we're doing about 5.5 knots of speed. And you can see that it makes an immediate difference. Oh, I am going to have to change. So what I'm doing now is changing my angle because the wind changed its angle. What I might do for a while is just put you guys right here. There we go. Alright, 14.6 knots of wind. We're sailing at a 60-degree angle. That. So the wind's coming from right there. And now we're doing about 5.5 knots. We're in 11 knots of wind, although so speed over ground, we're doing 6.1 knots, but speed in the water is 5.3 knots. I'm about ready to tack. Okay. I'll tack when you tack. Where are you going? We are going nowhere. We're just taking the boat out and wandering around until we get tired, and then we're coming back. We do, well, okay, so we've done multi-day sails, but we don't sail at night yet because I don't like sailing at night. We have left the dock at night and not a fan. So at some point we will have to sail at night to get to where we're going, but today we don't. So where is this? We are in Southwest Florida, going to Bimini. Eventually, we do want to go to the Bahamas. It's on our to-do list. But for today, it's just a nice sail until we're tired out, and then we'll come back home. How did we learn how to sail? 4 years ago, we bought this boat with 0 sailing experience and 0 boating experience, and we learned to sail on her. We took the ASA 101 through 114 classes on the boat with a professional captain. And then once we were certified by the captain as being reasonably competent, our insurance said, okay, you can be on the boat without a captain, which is what we did. Oh, we're losing our wind. And then we've just been kind of skill building and sailing and doing bigger, longer trips, learning how to fix the boat, learning how to use the boat ever since then. There we go. That's a little better. How often do you take it out? It depends. It depends on the weather. It depends on our schedules. We try and take it out at least 3 or 4 times a month. So sometimes it's just for a day, sometimes it's a long weekend, a couple times it's in 4 or 5 days. You ready to tack?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to tack now. I'm going to ignore you for a little bit. Stick with me. Stand by. All right. That way, right? Okay. Prepare to come about. All right. Coming about. Oh, no, I did this the wrong way. I think I'm going to jibe. I am. Oh, accidental jibe. Oh, well. A jibe in a catamaran is not as bad as a jibe in a monohull. It's still dumb. Sorry. See? No, it's just right there. Now it is looking fun. Ah, it's looking nice. Feels good. I can't believe I got it backwards again. I'm sorry. Okay. So that was an accidental jibe because I always reverse stuff. I'm really good with the motors and docking, and I'm really terrible when it comes to the figuring out which way the wind is going and what the sails are doing. So luckily, catamarans are very forgiving of jibes. I'm going to go that way. Let's figure it out. How do I... Okay. So we want to go basically right there. Now we're in irons. Yeah. So what do you want me to do? I mean, we want to be going that way, right? Nope. Okay. Oh, so we're going to put the sails way, way back. All right, so we're changing all the sails around now. And by we, I mean not me. I think we need to go a little more to starboard. Now that's going to put the wind right on our butt. So when you do a sail to nowhere, you take the time to practice and figure stuff out. We're headed in the right direction on the map, but now we have to figure out how to get the sails on the boat so they catch the wind so we can move forward. So now we're letting the mainsail, we're loosening the main sheet, and we're letting the mainsail go right over my head so we can improve the angle where the wind's catching it. We are, a little bit. So now we're doing downwind sailing. But there's not a lot of wind, there's only 5 knots of wind, so we're not going to go fast regardless until the wind picks up again. We are doing about 3 knots in 5.8 knots of wind. But we're headed in the direction we want to head, which is away from home for a while. And then we'll try and catch the wind coming back up. There's a stick from the birds are trying to make nests on one of the lines. I'm sure the doves and the starlings are really sad to find their 3.8 knots and 8 knots of wind. So yeah, better, much better. Where are you? Southwest Florida. Like it's just not going fast enough to matter.
No, it needs to be puffed up.
Right. But we don't have a lot of wind right now. Good? Okay. I will try not to jibe. I will pay attention. Yep. Yes, it would be bad to jibe with it so loose. I get it.